Alrighty. Let's see what trouble we can get into. Alright. We are live, ladies and gentlemen. It is your host with the most, Griever, as always, bringing you more Dragon Age. We're still in the deep roads, and we got about, an hour and a half to play because I have a lovely date night. I have a lovely date night. So, yeah, maybe a little longer. It depends on when people are ready, so to speak. So anyways, we are in Carradin's Cross. We were told to bring Shale along for this one in the first place, but... Alright, so what were we into? And by the way, let's check our codex. Yep, there's a codex to read. We better read it. The Course Cut Drifters. Rogan cut a beautiful line down a minor vein today, twisting his supports along the footwall like a backbone. He's got a gift for lagging. It's almost crystalline. I swear I could tap it and hear the stones sing. Non-standard by any inspector's measure. Interesting. But that's the deciding point, isn't it? We're letting the stone take us where she wants, not gouging out highways as the palace can have another pantry. I suspect they will revoke our privileges at the next assembly. Oh wait, were we up to... No, we read that one. Oh, it's a new one. We found trouble, all right. Rogan's lyrium vein led right to the flank of a darkspawn horde. From the look of their kit, the spawn were a week, maybe less, from breakthrough in that blasted new highway under Orzammar. Oh, shit. And they'd be well behind any patrols. The stone knew. She knew. And she drew her chosen with the promise of ore we could taste in our bones. If all goes well, losing this caravan will kill the darkspawn taste for digging, and Orzammar will never know it was at risk. We had a distant tremor, a ripple in the royal fountain. The charges are laid, we know it will work, and we know the cost. The stone has shown us the way home. There you go. Thankfully, we're caught up on all our codexes, and we should be able to just continue onwards, because that leads to the next section of the deep roads, as we found out, but I want to explore everywhere, as you guys know, so we're going this way. Oh, shit. Here they come. Deep Stalkers. Oh, really?
I'll try to be merciful, my mother.
I don't want that. I want Indominus.
Let's make this quick.
Blade Master.
You should run while you can.
Bam. Critical strike.
No chance at all.
Boom.
I never liked this part.
This is a waste of time.
And the Deep Stalker has something for me. A health potion. I like it. I'm good with it. Oh. What's going on here? Oh, more Deep Stalkers. Okay.
It's a good day to die! Get on it.
The battle is finished.
All right.
There you go. Small bloody sack. Head in a bag. Jesus. Asunder. Torso, head, and limbs. So let's see. In the inventory, I know it'd be under plot items. So what do we got? Head in a bag. We have bag of limbs. We just need one more. Yeesh. Let's see. Alrighty. Alright, cool. Let's see.
Oh, this is a nasty one.
Oh, more Deep Stalkers. Boom, baby. Kill that one right away. Let's kill out this guy. Boom, boom. Mighty blow!
All right.
Oh, the hell's that? Cool. Oh, god damn it. They're carrying a lot of health potions, aren't they? We like
Can I
that.
get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
I'll take all the health potions they have to offer. Sure. Why not? Alright, let's check the map here for a moment, though. Okay, that way is just leading us back. This is good. Alright. Let's see. Back where we're already from? No problem then. So map-wise, we're all good because that leads, once again, to the deep roads. We're all good there. So now we can go back and we can go to these other tunnels. Alright, cool. Mapping out the deep roads, ladies and gentlemen, takes time. We won't be leaving the deep roads this stream either. That's for sure. We're going to be stuck down here for at least 2 streams. 2 more streams, I mean. This stream and at least 1 more. I think the one more should do it, but you never know. Where this one's limited, you know, like if this was a regular night on a weekend, I could play this for 4 or 5 hours and not stop, then we would be fine, but of course we're not. Okay, that looked like an entrance, but I can't get past, so okay. So we can't actually go that way. Alright. So there's only one place left to discover, and then we move on from Carradin's Cross, because ain't nothing here. Oh, wait a minute, I'm curious about that for a second. Hold on. Oh no, you can't actually enter that. Okay. You know, you look at the map, you see one thing, someone sees something else. Right. See a rune stone and a fractured stone. Okay, a rune stone. On Schaefer's. Alright. Wait, so that's it? There's no... Okay, so we actually ended up choosing the right path the whole time. Well, now we're gonna have to go the other way then. She still got haste casted. Just wanna... Let's see. Journal. Yeah, it's active. Okay, cool. Hence why we can move so fast. Cool. Ballistas. Go lower. Road marker. And here we go, because this is the way to the next section of the deep road. Wait, there's one more area to explore right there. Oh, I am not done. Unless that area is closed off too. Then maybe I am done. Oh, broken crate.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
I could, but what fun would that be? Let's turn this way. What do we got? Got? Oh, wait a minute. New area, and I see enemies. Time to save the deeper roads. Caden says sup. So Caden, how you doing, man?
Kill them all. I'll get on it.
Are you done yet?
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Bam.
You're
Oh yeah, and the One Piece review, I guess I should mention that. The One Piece review is recorded and it will be rendered after the stream, and then it will be it'll be out. So there we go. It didn't seem necessity to get it, you know, out as quickly as anything. Kane said, I'm actually very impressed with Law's crew holding their own against Blackbeard's crew. As am I. I think the entire community, for some reason, believes that they had nothing to their name. And I mean, that just wasn't the case, right? Okay, now we have new quest, Asunder. As a result of everything. You found the Grizzly Man is some kind of fade beast. One that may have intentionally dismembered itself. Comparing the notes to just the carving was done in the deep roads near Carradin's Cross. We're gonna have to deal with that then. As a result. Fan-fucking-tastic, right? But yeah, and it's finally confirmed that Aokichi is part of the Blackbeard crew, or helping them to some extent. Well, that was already confirmed that he was part of, well, we sort of knew it, but I guess this shows it wasn't a rumor, he is actually there, but I think everybody assumed he's being a double agent, but... Certainly is an interesting thing to note, I suppose. Okay, so what do we got here? Alright, some more bullshit we gotta deal with, eh? Alright, then let's go. Let's go deal with it. I see enemies ahead. Boom! 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 Boom!
You will enough. My foot.
The leader, okay. Boom, baby. Boom. Boom. More of them? These never stop coming, do they? Boom, baby. Matriarch. Okay, I see it. Boom! I knew we'd eventually run into like the super bit. Let's go. We got this. We got this. Red enemies are dangerous. They're of course or dark orange. Are very dangerous of course, but not when you have a whole group and they don't have a bunch of bullshit minions doing a bunch of bullshit crap like mages or archers or anything.
All right.
Dwarven heavy boots and in a sarcophagus. That's interesting. She really not drop anything? That is actually kind of surprising. Fracture stone, and there's some stuff over here apparently. Fractured stone.
What's on your mind?
Shut up.
It is no trouble.
Kane said, people are upset that Aokiji and Katakuri did not fight each other when Aokiji went to Big Mom's territory, but did you really want to see that in the cover serial? Really? I'm saying he's on a whole other island fighting Sanji's family. Of course they didn't fight. Yeah, exactly. More update to the Codex. Kane said, even Big Mom's kids don't know if she's alive or dead. Exactly. They gotta find her Viva card. Remember, she's got her fucking Viva card, people. We just need to know where it is, and then you can confirm. And if you can't find it, well, then maybe that's what Penny meant. It's like, Mama took her Viva card. We don't know if she had it on her. We don't know where she stashed it, so we can't confirm. Because remember, the whole idea was Big Mom wasn't going to let her kids have the Viva cards anymore. Right? Do you guys remember that? So there's that factor. That happened in Whole Cake. She's got Viva cards out there, but we don't know who's got them. So it's very simple. Kane said, I love my boy Sanji, but he definitely needs to shave his legs. Oh, hell yeah. I don't know about you guys. Men should have hairier legs. Absolutely, they should have hairy legs. But here's another factor to consider. I always assumed Sanji had like toned ass swimmer's legs. I assumed that Sanji had the greatest male legs of any male ever. Period. I assumed that his legs were sent by the fucking Greek gods. That's what I assumed. I don't know about anybody else, but I assumed that his legs were fucking made of marble. You know, and to see him in the shitty ass untoned fucking legs, the fucking, yeah, no, it wasn't hidden. It wasn't hidden at all. Okay, before I do that, before I go to the Orton tag, which I thought I already did, Carried across the Orton tag. Just want to quickly. It said something about Asunder being here, but Asunder's not here. There's no marker for it. So what do I do with Asunder? I just want to make sure I'm not missing anything. Asunder, Dragon Age. I just want to make sure I'm not missing anything. I would hate to like go this whole time then. So yeah, find the torso, find the bag of lands. Once you have all three, so you got the Altar of Sundering in the Orton tag. In place. Alright. You know, it's sad. Apparently, I never knew this, but we can get 25 and a half septums, as in gold, for allowing to just go up and letting a Pride Demon leave. We only get 235 experience with the potential of no loot drop and nothing necessarily good, even if he does drop something, if we fight him. That's wow. But I'm a good person, that's a problem. Kane said, I wouldn't be upset with Sanji's leg hair if it wasn't just the bottom half of his leg. Yeah, that is weird. It is weird. Alright, so we need to go to the Orton tag anyways. So we're going there, but still, like, yeah. Okay, I can't let the Pride Demon live, but damn, does that suck. Okay, so this is our first time in the Orton tag. Alright, cool. Alright, cool.
Have you given any thought to your future, Shale?
I was thinking I might, join the Chantry, become divine, and have giant Andraste golems fashioned to conquer the lands.
Truly?
No.
It was a serious question. One day the quest of these Grey Wardens will be finished one way or another. What will you do then?
The quest of the Grey Wardens is to destroy the Darkspawn, I thought.
Oh? So you share a larger purpose with them? Is that your ultimate goal?
I had not given it much thought. It might be better than slaughtering every bird in existence.
Well, yes. At the very least, it's worth thinking about.
Kane said, I'm sure 100% if Sanji saved his legs, they would 100% look like Greek gods' physique. Like, I'm with you on that one. Of course, his legs are pale because he always wears pants. Exactly. Though the man's got to learn to tan. Man got to learn how to tan properly. What the fuck? Giant spiders, an ogre. Ugh. Gross. Fucking rude, man. Oh, a dwarfen corpse. That's not good. That means there's, so when I saw dead spiders and dead ogres, that meant more dead darkspawn, but... Okay, giant spiders it is.
Watch out!
Okay, you have fun with that. Meanwhile, I'll do this. Blade Master! Okay, do that again. You want to keep doing that to me, or do you want me to kick your ass? Fucking giant spiders bullshit.
If I must.
Boom! Boom! Keep getting stunned. I'm not supposed to be able to get stunned. Annoying. Boom. Boom. Blade Master it. Boom, baby. Get back, bitch. Jameson, I'm just curious what Zoro's look like. Yeah, now that you mention it, I always thought Sanji's looked so fucking that would be his best feature. And now I'm actually concerned for the rest of the crew. Didn't we see Zoro's legs?
So you can get off my back.
Like, I feel like we've seen Zoro's legs. Fractured stone, okay. Cool. Some Valerium dust. Kane said, so far the Bleach anime has been overrated. What? Don't get me wrong, it was beautiful animation, but I think people are overhyping it because it came back. Well, of course they're gonna do that. One Punch Man has a mediocre story at best, but you don't see me, and so does Demon Slayer, but everyone's shooting their mouth off like it's the greatest thing in the world. So, let Bleach fans have their moment, because unlike those two, Bleach has an actual 8 out of 10 story, plus we got great animation. So, I don't know, man. I mean, here's the deal. Here's the deal. Is it overrated or overhyped because it came back? You can argue that, absolutely, and I'll take your word for it. I'll agree with you. But then you also have to take into account that everybody's been overhyping series for the last 10 years. Attack on Titan, Jujutsu Kaisen, Demon Slayer, One Punch Man, all these fucking things, all these studios that gave superb animation to otherwise, at best, 6 out of 10 stories. Average at best stories. So, you know, when my series comes back, which is actually fucking solid and better, then you damn right I'm gonna sit back and go fucking, hey, fuck, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. What else does Caden say? Caden said, does have a new theory about Yu Yu Hakusho. Okay. Cool. What's the new theory? You remember at the end of You Have to Show the main character said he was going to the demon world? Vaguely. Sure. People are saying that the Dark Continent in Hunter x Hunter is the demon world in Yu Yu Hakusho. Why not? Connecting series? Cool. Caden said basically they're saying Hunter x Hunter is the future after Yu Yu Hakusho takes place. Well, if that's the case, I feel extremely bad for the people who love Yu Yu Hakusho, like me, and hate Hunter x Hunter. But it is a cool overlap, I will admit. It is a very cool overlap, and I'm with it.
Sorry, am I too quick for you? I'll get on it.
Oh, come on, you couldn't let me finish my attack, you little bitch. Oh, the ogre's down. Didn't even need to fight him. I think Indomitable should not allow the knockback of spiders. That's bullshit to me. Concentrated death root extract. That's all I get after fucking killing an ogre that I didn't kill, but the spiders did? Really? Is that all?
Now, better than later.
God damn, man. Okay, let's save that because, you know, we'll end up in a battle. We'll have to redo like 6 battles. Oh, here we go again. Murloc.
Got it.
I feel like I'm moving pretty slow. Are you sure you cast haste? Haste is active. No, don't use threaten.
Ready.
Fuck up if you threaten.
So you can get off my back.
This is why I didn't want threaten, you dumb fucking idiots. We got a Shriek Alpha, we got too many on me, I'm gonna die. Yeah, and this is gonna happen, yeah. See what happens, when you fucking go against what I fucking wanted to do. Don't use threaten, you goddamn moron. We were just fine fighting each other and we were distracting them, and then you came along and fucked it all up. Alright, let's try this again. Let's go fight some Murlocs. No, that's not good. Okay, revival on you. Okay. And then boom. Oh, shit. Okay, this is going a lot worse than I thought. Okay, we need to attack the spiders first, because these spiders are fucking assholes. And why is the shriek? The shriek's not actually attacking. Spiders, I don't get it.
We'll have a smacking time. Alright. Fine.
Can I heal? He said, who do you think would win? An army of 1,000,000 spiders or an army of 2,000,000 ants? Depends on the size of the spiders. Alright, now for the final time. Oh, well that explains a lot. How did I get these injuries? I haven't died. The fuck is this shit? That explains a hell of a lot. I mean, oh my god. Where are these injuries from? I must not have healed myself after the last battle before. Okay, this is explaining a little bit. Not gonna lie. Alright, now let's save it. Now let's try it. Alright, this is explaining a little more. Kane said, Meliodas versus Diablo. Personally, I think Diablo would win. Ooh, I don't know about that. So, you mean Primeval Diablo? Yeah, I'll give it to Primeval Diablo.
Breaking a sweat already.
Okay, and
Let's end this.
boom. Get out of there. I'm trying to get you out of there, man.
Try not to do viewing competition. It's embarrassing.
On your guard, wretch.
Shit, the web. No. Good. Okay, health potion. There we go. Run away. And
Start on the smaller
Lesser.
digits first.
All right.
Let's make this quick.
boom.
Bearing down.
There we go. The streak alpha is a bit of an issue. Not gonna lie. Well, this thing should be dead already. What the hell?
You get no mercy from me. Let's see what you're made of. Watch in horror as I rip you apart. I'll get on it.
Giant poison spider.
All right.
Ready to blow it. There we go. We used up all our potions to do it, but we're gonna win. Man, that was a difficult fucking battle.
I am not used to fighting like this any longer.
Wow. We might have to leave the deep roads and come back, because holy shit, we just got our ass kicked and I don't have the resources for this crap. I'll try herbalism again, but yeah, no, all I can make is one measly, yeah. This ain't gonna fly, man. I need more material. I need this, that, and the other thing. Kane said the spiders and ants are all the size of people. So the ants and the spiders are the same size? Ants win. There is no question that ants win that one. Love how we did this difficult ass battle. And by the way, which, let me take the fucking, the loot for Christ's sakes. But we get nothing good from them. Like, I get better shit from the fractured stone around them than I do from them. And why can't I lock onto this? There we go.
I'll do it.
Okay. 'Cause yeah, we're close to a level up, which is great. The deep roads have been good to us in that respect, but goddamn, we just got our shit kicked. Ken said, why? Wouldn't the spider webs be strong enough to stop the ants even if they did swarm tactics? It depends on what type of spider and what type of ants. Fire ants, army ants, like which, if you use the badass ants and the weak ass spiders, you're gonna, if house spiders versus army ants are gonna swarm and win. You know, it depends on a million factors. Kane said, because the spider web would be way stronger if the spiders were the size of humans. Oh, I agree. I agree with that. I'm saying that ants, like, if they were fire ants or something, they'd fucking destroy. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to go to the right. And just see really quick. Oh, it's Warrior's Grave. Codex updated.
I'll
What
get on it.
codex? There's a Warrior's Grave, but which codex was updated? Quest related. There's a few. We found trouble, alright. Marines later invaded, led to the right flank of the disappearing horde. From the look at, alright, we already had this. Topside's honor. Stone tasted topside, she would welcome her own. He was born to still in the sky and to serve the deep roads better than the native sun. Many will see another day because he fought at their side and fell in their stead. We don't know his rights, and I fear the loss of his family blade may cause him rest in whatever journey he faces, but we know him as a brother in blood and extend that which is sacred. William Trialmont, if the path home is dark, the stone is honored to have you in the foundation. So I guess that's what... Wait, Topside's honor, isn't that... Hilt of a fine elven sword. Okay. We'll have to look into that one then. I don't know, I guess that was the resting place or some shit? Alrighty. We'll continue on, but I don't think... I think we're gonna have to leave and regroup. Let's see. Caden said they made Velma a lesbian / Asian descent and then made Shaggy black, and Scooby-Doo is not even in the show. What has the world come to? Okay, making Velma a lesbian, no problem there. Making her Asian, weird. And making Shaggy black... Shaggy being black is bad. That's bad. Because that's the opposite of whitewashing. That's taking white characters and making them black. That's not good. That's just as bad as whitewashing. Kane said, what's your opinion on the upcoming Godzilla vs. King Kong 2? Hyped as shit. Didn't know it was coming. Personally, I don't think they should make a second movie, but that's just me. Dude, I loved Godzilla. I loved Godzilla King of the Monsters. And I haven't actually seen Kong Skull Island. I really need to watch that one. And I loved Godzilla vs. Kong. Because I'm not here to have them make sense of a monster smashes monster in the face. I just want to see monster smash monster. We have the great CGI to make Godzilla be his badass self and beat the shit out of people. I'm good. Give me another Godzilla film. I'll be a happy camper. Kane said, I never noticed this, but recently I discovered the Shaggy is low-key, probably the fastest human alive. He'd be running up like 35 miles per hour because that's how fast Scooby-Doo is. Well, goddamn. Unless Scooby-Doo is giving him a lot of head starts. Kane said the fastest man alive has only ran around 28 miles per hour. Well, goddamn, right? I'll be right back, guys. Just going to urinate and order my food for my date night because place closes in about an hour, so I should order it now just to be safe. Okay, guys, just waiting to confirm my order because somehow a sushi place is closed before 8 o'clock, which is they're open till 9, and I'm trying to skip the dishes my way. I thought I was in plenty of time. I mean, now it's 20 after 8, but I had the order loaded up, 10 minutes ago, and it was totally fine. 15 minutes ago, it was totally fine. Apparently, they stopped doing skip the dishes after fucking a random 44 minutes. I don't get it. Am I unhappy? A little bit. So I'm trying a place that I didn't want to try because I don't know if it's any good, but I heard great things about this other place that I really wanted to try. Now I'm just waiting for them to confirm the order, and I don't know, man. Kind of pissed. I'm trying to have a date night with my wife because she's back in California, and all that fun jazz. So usually what we mean by a date night is we both go on Skype, we watch a movie together, we sort of eat dinner together and stuff. And of course, I have to eat, roughly around her time. She sort of, tries to eat around 5. I try to eat around, 9 or 10. So it sort of works out, right? But yeah, right now I got a bit of an issue because we decided on sushi as our similar thing, and now there's only one sushi place available after 8 o'clock on a Friday. The fuck? So I'm still waiting for them to confirm the order. And now I'm kind of worried that maybe I won't even be able to get that much. I might have to order a fucking pizza and tell her to forget the sushi. Everything's so fucked up. Like, I knew I should have went to pick it up at like 5 o'clock. But see, I hate like hours old sushi. I like my sushi fresh within the hour. Within the hour, I want my sushi, right? I love sushi, but it needs to be fresh. So, yeah. I'm kind of ticked off. So now I'm just waiting for the place to confirm my order. Because if they're going to go, oh no, we're not going to accept your order because we closed 2 seconds before you fucking did it, then I'm going to have to fucking try to figure something else out like right now. So, fucking Jesus. King got a lot to say. We already know that the Godzilla is superior monster to King Kong. Yeah, because he's awesome. But I don't know why people think Godzilla is smarter than King Kong. I don't know about smarter, but Godzilla is better. So, King Kong knows how to use weapons and use strategies. Godzilla is just a monster that runs off instinct and is extremely powerful. And we're all based off instinct, my man. Kane said the monster movie I've always wanted to see, but it's never been made, is a fight between Godzilla and that giant turtle from the old black and white movies. That would be awesome. Kane said Naruto's Sage Mode is so strong, he was able to sense a war that spread across an entire continent as soon as he entered Sage Mode. Sage Mode over observation hockey. I do actually really like Sage Mode, not gonna lie. Kane said with Sage Mode you can injure your opponent insides without even having to touch them. Sage Mode is superior to armament hockey. To regular armament hockey? Alright. Kane said, but wait a minute. Can Sage Mode so are you arguing, I don't think Sage Mode can touch a Logia. So that's a thing. You know what I'm saying? Kane said, and Gandalf would die to Asta because Gandalf doesn't have any defense against anti-magic. Other than the fact that he's a fucking angel sent by God, and so yeah. What are you talking about? The dude fights with a sword. What are you talking about? Gandalf is the softest magic system ever. Gandalf fights with Glamdring all the time. What are you talking about? He's a better swordsman than Asta. He doesn't need magic to beat his ass. Kane said, I've only had sushi once or twice, and when I did, I got extremely sick. Oh, that's too bad. See, that's the thing. You don't want to have shitty sushi, right? You want to have good sushi. Like, it's the only way. So, yeah, I'm just pissed off that this is fucking up my evening. I was really excited of trying this other place. I thought about going to get it you know, earlier, but I was trying to work on a Christmas gift for her, and I said, you know what? No, I'm gonna work as hard as I can, and I'm gonna relax for the evening until our shit, and I'll just order it. I'll pay the extra $5 and get it through Skip the Dishes, no problem. Apparently, that was too much to ask. At 8:30 on a Friday, you can't order food. The fuck is all I gotta say. I've ordered food at 2 o'clock in the morning. What the fuck is this 8:30 bullshit on a Friday? Alright. We know it's leading us. There's the web. Again. All good. Dude, not all good. Yummy. There we go. Gotta do your job now. We've used up all our health potions. This is a bit of a mission. Wind is down, that's not good. And I just got attacked, that's even worse. Use Blade Master, that's true. Use the health potion. Boom.
Now it's better than later.
Okay, and once again, I don't know why Indomitable doesn't work against that. That's bullshit.
It is done.
That knockdown effect is the only reason I've been losing these fights. That sort of like jump me and eat me bullshit. That's the only reason I've been losing these fights. Just saying. But yeah, without health potions and without materials, we're screwed. We gotta leave, guys. There's no fucking way we can tangle with these guys without fucking. I mean, I'll save and I'll try one more time. We die once. I'm heading back. I'm heading back. Caden said, with Sage 1 Naruto was able to fight against Madara's Limbo clones that were in a whole other dimension. I mean, alright, if you want to state that, but can Sage Mode punch fire? That's all I want to know. Can it punch and hurt fire? He said, basically Naruto Sage Mode allowed him to fight a being on a totally different plane of existence than himself and had the ability to sense that existence that no one else can sense. Yeah, but that's arguing the fact that maybe he, Sage Mode, enters that same dimension. We don't know that. We don't actually know that. Not that I know of. Boom.
I'll get on it.
Here comes trouble.
Golem's pretty brutal, man.
You should try while you can.
Let's end this quickly.
Trying to kill something. Get to a ladder so you can get off.
I'll try to be merciful.
That's it. Prepare to be crushed.
I need healing.
Let's end this.
Please keep healing me.
Something's gonna fall and it sure me.
Your head will make lovely
I never
crunching
liked
noises.
this.
Now it's better than later.
This is annoying. Watch out!
Right.
I'm trying to be merciful.
Can we actually beat the spirits? I mean, okay, I'll take it, but still. It seems a little... that didn't happen, sort of. There's no way that fucking happened sort of feeling. You know what I mean? Okay, let's save right here. As I said, we die once, guys, because we're out of health potions. Can't make more. So we die once. Oh, apparently they did get the order and they are going to bring it after all. So I am going to get my sushi. I just don't know how good the sushi is actually going to end up because it's from a place that I don't think has a great reputation.
Ready.
Okay, stop with the threaten. You dumb-ass motherfucker.
You should try what
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off? I'll get off.
Let's make this quick.
Oh.
And there we go, alright. Save that one. Kane said that Sage Mode is the only known counter for the truth-seeking orbs that contain every type of chakra of nature. If you can affect the truth-seeking orbs, you can 100% affect a Logia, if you say so. Kane said Smoker's Devil Fruit is a downgraded version of Caesar's Devil Fruit. Yeah, pretty much. That is certainly one way to look at it. Oh, can we beat a pride demon right now with no health potions? Oh yeah, sure. Let's go beat a pride demon, guys. No problem. No problem there, right? No problem. Kane says, sometimes the best food comes from the low-key restaurants and the unpopular restaurants. Oh, they always come. The best food always comes from those little holes in the walls, sure. But this is, Sushi Jet is more of a deli sushi quality or something like that. Like, I haven't heard great things, is what I'm saying. Like, you know, it's not that it's a hole in the wall. It's just, it's a cheap alternative to good quality sushi from what I've understood. But, I mean, once again, you could be right. It might be good. I wouldn't have ordered it otherwise, you know what I'm saying? But let's see. Okay, Ruck is running away.
There's nothing for you here. It's mine. I've claimed it.
Came to unpopular due to customer service, not food. Yeah. No. Like, I always give every restaurant a chance myself. I don't usually trust reviewers. Because reviewers stated a million times on steakhouses, like, the steak was not good. No, you just don't like good steak. They ask for it well done, and it's like, you're not going to get a good well done steak at a steakhouse because well done steak is not steak. It's a hockey puck, and you're a fucking moron. So, you know, like you can't trust customer reviews. I don't trust that. I mean, going to the restaurant yourself. But you can kind of tell certain ways. Like, put it to you this way. If somebody said, okay, we're going to get some really great burgers. We're going to get some fantastic burgers. And then they show up with a Big Mac from McDonald's. I'm not saying a Big Mac is a bad burger. But what I'm saying is that that's not... When you hype up a burger, you don't bring me a fast food burger. You bring me a restaurant burger, right? Like, the quality change. There's a difference. You know what I'm saying? Sort of like once again, my favorite grocery chain or market, they sell sushi that's made fresh every day, but it's really not that great of sushi. It's it's pricey, and it's not that good. It's like store-bought salads. If you make your own salad at home, if you bought a head of lettuce, blah blah blah, is better than the deli salad that you bought with the packaged dressing, right? So in the same breath, and sushi is so funky that you need a reputable place. So I don't know.
You've come to take my claim. You surfacers are all alike. Thieving scoundrels. Well, I found it first. Be gone, you. You'll bring the Dark Ones back, you will. They'll crunch your bones. It's my claim, not yours. Crunch your bones.
I am afraid for no.
Okay. Apparently, spiders came out of nowhere.
All right, all right.
Boom. Once again, if I use Indomitable, I don't think I should suffer this type of shit. Okay, so we can't win this, so we gotta leave. We just don't have a choice, guys. We don't have any health potions. Getting our ass kicked. As long as they're preparing the order, I think we're all good. Alright, load last save. We weren't going to be able to beat a Pride Demon without it, so... Let's currently leave. Which isn't such a bad thing. It's a tactical retreat. We leave. We go back to the Brackular Forest. We get ourselves some more anything we fucking need, to be honest with you. We get anything we fucking require. And then we'll come back to the Arton tag. We did what we did what we could. Oh, sorry, we got one health potion. Fantastic. But we made it to a good portion of the deep roads, and I'm not going to struggle every battle, reload, losing 8-9 times because of no health potions, an injured party. You know what I mean? Let's go back to the party camp. Let's buy what we can off of Boden. Then let's go to the Brackular Forest, get what else we need, and then come back. Like, it just makes the most sense. Kane said, Five Guys burgers are all the most overrated burger place and expensive for no reason. Actually, it's funny. We got a Five Guys recently here, and I really like their burgers. But once again, there's an important thing to talk about, is that novelty is a thing. If you've never had a Five Guys burger and you get one, you might say it's overrated. But for me to try it for the first time, I'm like, oh, that's a different flavor. See, people like different. People don't like to be bored. If you ate the greatest steak in the world, the greatest steak, the best burger, the best fish in the world every day, you get bored of that shit. Then if you went and ate some subpar fucking salmon with a different flavor, you'd fucking jump out of your seat. And you'd say it was the greatest thing ever. When it's subpar at best. You know? Okay, so British people fish and chips is so bland. What are you talking about? No, it's not. You had bad fish and chips. If you think fish and chips are bland, you didn't eat fish and chips. You ate shit. I'd rather eat Louisiana's fried catfish and fries that actually has seasoning and taste to it than, once again, you never had real good fish and chips. And I can't help that. It's sort of like your sushi experience. There's fantastic sushi. Now, maybe you don't like sushi, and that's okay. If you don't like sushi, that's fine. But if your only experience with it is food poisoning, you ain't gonna like it. Right? Okay, so I need to know herbalism. So let's go character spells and talents, no skills. Okay, yeah. How can I... So that's a problem, I can't use it. Only main character is active while in camp. Yeah, see, that's a problem. I need to know what the fuck I need for the health potion. Alright, let's leave for a second. Win,
Yes.
come with me, accept. Let's go to Orzammar. Whatever. Okay. So to make... I need a lot more elf fruit to be fair, but let's see. What's missing from this? Okay, I need a shit ton more elf fruit, but what else do I need? I need lesser injured potions too. So I need distillant agent is the big one. I need quite a few of those, but I also need concentration agent, but I need elf fruit. I need to go buy 99 elf fruits. Okay, cool. As long as we're clear on that. Can I just world map it? Ah, you can't. Okay, cool.
Show some pity for a...
Though to be fair, I've never had, and I'm not gonna shit on Louisiana's catfish because I've never had it. I'm sure it's good. I just yeah. Back to the party camp. Kane said, I don't really like fish in general. I'm surprised you eat catfish then. That's a unique flavor, man. But I eat it when I'm in Louisiana with my family because that's the only thing they cook 90% of the time. They basically only cook fish and other seafood. That is a little unfortunate since you don't really like fish. My dad doesn't like fish.
I'm sure
He'll eat haddock, which is what fish and chips are made of. Of course, he's British. And he'll eat the odd scallop. But he doesn't like shrimp, lobster, crab, mussels, salmon, none of it. Not for him. Sea bass, none of it. Kane said, the only fish I actually like is tuna. Oh, well, I know how to cook salmon and other types of fish, but I never like to eat any of it. Tuna is interesting because people think it's a white fish when it's actually a red fish. And so that's an interesting one. But yeah, I mean, fair enough. Just want to double check my sushi jet is still preparing my... I'm sort of worried about this. They've been preparing my order for a long ass time. Track order. All right. I'm gonna trust it, but I don't know. All right, so let's see. Some acid flask might be nice, honestly. Let's see. We don't need the concentrator agent because we already looked at that. We do need these agents. So we have 56 sovereigns. So I'm pretty sure we can... Let's just go, boom, 50 even. And then the same for the concentrator agents. We don't need the corruptor, we need the concentrator agents. Let's go to... Let's buy 16 of those. Let's buy some flasks. Of course, we need more flasks. We always need more flasks. And we'll buy up all the deep mushrooms he's got. And then yeah, I think we'll be all good with that. I think we'll be fine with that for a little bit. But we can sell our bombs here. We can sell off solar coating, concentrated deathroot extract, some good ass shit, deathroot venom. This we'll keep these for a little bit. We'll keep all this just in case we need it. You never know when this type of shit comes in handy, you know what I mean? But we'll get rid of the dark spawn shit just to get our money back, you know? Because I know we can. I know we can get our money back from all this shit, like Sherbolt. Like, look at that shit. We're gaining sovereigns by the dozens. Get rid of the dwarven this, dwarven that, the shields, all these shields we got. Like, look at this. This is 1.5. Like, that's dumb. That's dumb. I don't even know what the totem is. It's alright, and we got all these things. The silver chalice, get rid of those. Yeah, we're good. Still got 48 sovereigns. Now we gotta go to the Brackular Forest. Well, let's talk to Ogren for a minute, just for fun.
Stop wasting time.
All right, we can't actually talk to him yet. That's right too. Can't do that properly yet. All right, Win.
Yes.
Alistair and Yeah.
Indeed.
Somebody said about shale, but I don't really give a shit about shale, honestly. If I'm gonna be honest with you, I mean I like shale. I'm not saying that, but I mean I didn't want to use shale in the deep roads because I'm not familiar with her and how to use her. So.
Win,
Yes, Alistair?
my shirt has a hole in it.
I see. And?
Can you mend it when we get back to camp?
Can't you mend your own clothes? Why do I have to do it?
Sometimes I pick up too much fabric and it ends up all puckered and the entire garment hangs wrong afterward. And you're, you know, grandmotherly. Grandmothers do that sort of thing, don't they? Darning socks and whatnot. Don't want me to have to fight Darkspawn in a shirt with a hole, do you? It might get...
I'll get on it.
bigger. I might catch cold.
Got it.
All right. I'll mend your shirt the next time we set up camp.
Oh, and while you're at it, the elbows kind of need patching too.
Careful, young man. Or puckered garments may be the least of your problems.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my
Wait,
back?
did somebody get enough survival? Wait a minute now. Liliana has 2 survival. Is that enough to save the Hala? Is that why we got the marker? So I'll try it. I'm gonna save first though. Kane said, how do you make your chicken and dumplings? I don't actually make chicken and dumplings. It's not a dish I have ever made myself, so I can't give you advice on chicken and dumplings. I make chicken a million other different ways, but I don't make dumplings. Dumplings aren't really my thing. I make Yorkshires, but I don't make dumplings. Kane said, personally, I think crawfish taste way better than lobster. I do not. I disagree 100%. Lobster is the king of the sea, in my opinion. But that's just me. They almost taste exactly the same to me. Oh, well, if they taste exactly the same... So you haven't had Nova Scotian lobster then, my man. You haven't had Nova Scotian lobster prepared properly, trust me. You might have had rock lobster from the West Coast, but have you had lobster from Nova Scotia or Maine? Nova Scotia or Maine, that is the cream of the crop. Kane said, what connection do you think Vegapunk has with Dragon? I think he's been part of the revolutionaries his entire life. Vegapunk basically already knows the word government is already trying to assassinate him. Like for him, Luffy showed up. Exactly. Captain Unohana is still the best waifu in all of Bleach by a huge margin. Yaroichi, man. Sorry. Kane said, so basically if you have the power level of Captain, you're going to reincarnate. You go straight to hell. If you die, that sounds extremely unfair. For being so strong, remember... You're trading in being thousands. Remember, you potentially centuries and thousands of years of being the top dog for the chance of going to the Hellverse. You know what I mean?
Who comes? Oh, I beg your pardon, stranger. I was so busy attending to the Hala, I did not hear your approach. My name is Alora. I am the Master Herder in charge of caring for the Hala. Not as exciting as being a Grey Warden, but the Hala are vital to us.
Let's see, what is a Hala?
They are the noble beasts that pull our Aravel. What humans call land ships. They are our companions and our guides.
Very interesting. They are not your mounts?
We ride the Hala, but never with reins or a saddle. It is the Hala who decide where to lead us, and our privilege that they take our Aravel with them. In return, it's the herder's job to speak to the Hala and care for their needs. It's a bond of friendship, and not servitude.
This place is gonna close before the fucking order's ready.
I fear she may have been bitten during the werewolf attack. I have tried speaking with her, but she is too agitated for me to understand. The curse would not affect her as it would us, but it would still be lethal. And it may prove contagious to the other Hala as well. I can find no wound on her, but if she's truly ill, then I will have to put her out of her misery. For her sake, as well as that of the others.
Is there anything I can do to help?
I don't know. Do you have any skills that might help her? If you do, I would be grateful.
I don't have the skill, but age origins. I wonder. I want to know the right thing to do. A few different ways. Let's see. Yeah. If you are a party man has 2 ranks or more in the survival skill, you can calm the hell out to discern what's wrong. We just need to calm the Hala. Alright, cool. So apparently... So I'm worried about my survival ranking. Apparently calming the Hala, it's because it's not asking me if Liliana or no, my party member or that kind of shit. So alright, try to calm the Hala.
Yes, that's it. She's calming down. That's it, love. Be calm. Tell me what troubles you. Ah, I see. It is her life mate who is sick, not her. He was bitten on the leg during the attack, and she fears greatly for him. I did not realize another Hala was injured. This will allow me to prevent the sickness from spreading to the entire herd. Masiranus, thank you. You have done my clan a great boon this day. I will always be grateful for your help.
Well, there we go. We completed a quest. We did good. We did good. I believe we completed a quest. Where's the Brackular Forest? Yeah, we did it. Alright, so we have Hala. No creature is more revered by the Daedalus than the Hala. No other animal has a god of its own. These white stags are much larger than ordinary deer, and the Dalish Hala carve their antlers as they grow, making them curve into intricate designs. In ancient times, these stags bore elven knights into combat, but since the fall of the Dales, they are used less as mounts and more to pull the Avrels. Interesting. Magic and religion, we have 53. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, we have a long one here. Alright, so still planning to preparing my order, but I'm worried for a second. Hold on, guys. And then I'm gonna have to fight with Visa. Let's see. Sushi Jet. When are you open to? Sushi Jet on... Okay, wait a minute. They close at 10. They don't close at 9. I was worried because most sushi places for some reason close at 9 and you can't order before 8. So apparently we should be still good. They have another hour to get me right. They might just be busy. So I'm not gonna freak out just yet. Alright, so Caden says a few things here. Let's go. So when Ichigo eventually dies, does he go to Soul Society or to Hell? I've always been confused about that. Depends on... We don't actually know what the cycle is necessarily. Tekking brought this up, and I've brought this up before. The cycle of Buddhism is definitely what happens in Bleach. Where Ichigo goes is... No, actually it is confirmed. Sorry. Ichigo goes to Soul Society first. Ichigo would not go to Hell, nor would he go to the Animal Kingdom or Hell first. He will go to the Soul Society as his first step. Mortal Realm is technically the first step. If you want to, it's a circle, so it's hard to determine what the first step is. But if you want to look at human goes to Soul Society, then Soul Society goes elsewhere. So, yeah. And you bypass it if you're a captain. If you're a captain of significant strength. Key words. Remember, key words, because if certain captains die, if weaker captains die, then they don't go there, right? So, let's see. Kane said, because technically Ichigo is still human. He has to die at some point. Yes, he would go to the Soul Society. That's been confirmed. Because the spirits that they pass on from the human realm, when they die, they ended up in the Rikogan district and stuff. So, yeah. Kane said, if you're ever to come to Texas, which I want to be there one day to watch the Dallas Cowboys game. My brother and my dad went, and I'm so jealous. You should try Whataburger. It's way better than Five Guys. I have heard of Whataburger. I have heard of it. Definitely. Kane said, have you ever had Dairy Queen before? Yes, we've had Dairy Queen here for 100 years. I love Dairy Queen. Dairy Queen Flamethrower Burger, one of the best fast food burgers. Love it. I love Dairy Queen burgers. I love their chicken. I love their fries. I love their, of course, their sundaes. Caramel sundae, 100%. It has the best ice cream for any fast food. Facts. They are the ice cream. They are ice cream, 100%. Kane said, do you put ketchup in the refrigerator or the pantry? I put ketchup in the fridge. I've always put the ketchup in the pantry. Who wants cold ketchup with hot food? Ketchup is meant to be... See, the problem is, imagine for a moment that it's a very hot day and you don't have air conditioning. Here's the thing. Ketchup can grow mold. You don't want mold. So what you do to prevent mold on those type of products is you put it in the fridge. Because hot days make warm ass ketchup. It liquefies. It gets like I'm getting sick just thinking about it. So generally speaking, you keep it at room temperature or less. If you can argue that your cupboard is sitting at less than 70 degrees at all times Fahrenheit, then fine dandy, keep it in the cupboard. But if you think that maybe on the fucking 35 degree day in the summer and wearing it's fucking a scorcher, you're gonna convince me that bread ain't lasting in the bread cupboard no more than your ketchup's lasting in the fucking cupboard. You know what I'm saying? On hot summer days, fuck that. Ketchup needs to be in the fridge. And there's free Vit Girls chat heart. Free Vit Girls chat heart. Free Vit Girls chat. Free Vit Girls chat 88. Kate said I reported the spam account so you don't have to worry about it. Well, thank you very much, Caden. In fact, can I do that right now really quick? I don't know. Can I do that? Caden. I don't know, whatever. Later on, I gotta make Caden. It's been a long time coming. I just gotta make you a mod since you're on all my gaming streams. Not that this happens regularly, but I should just make you a mod. So I'll make you a mod when I think about it. Remind me, I'll forget, but I'll make you a mod. Games of the AC in the kitchen is always at 60 degrees Fahrenheit. Yes, but that doesn't mean your cupboards are. And if your AC is working overtime, remember, cupboards, heat works different. Remember, heat rises. So, I'm not saying you need to keep ketchup in the fridge. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying I keep ketchup in the fridge. Because I'm not playing the gamble. I don't want to play the gamble on mold, and I don't want to play the gamble on fucking longevity, and I don't want to play... Like, I can put ketchup in the fridge for 2 years and still use it. I ain't trusting someone who pulls out a bottle of ketchup that fucking was open 3 years ago and fucking says, yeah, it's totally fine, out of a pantry where they've had Mexico-level summers. I ain't doing it. I ain't buying that shit. You know what I'm saying? There's a reason, if you actually look on the bottle of Heinz and all these bottles, they say once opened, here, key factor, once opened, keep refrigerated. Mustard says it, relish says it, they all say it. Once you open it, gotta go in the fridge. So if you want to keep unopened bottles of ketchup in the cupboard or pantry, you go right ahead. But half open, no. Get that shit in the fridge. Well, I have to pee, so I'll be right back. I mean, okay. Let's read this goddamn codex already. Kane said, I thought you can eat mold if it's on bread to a certain extent. You can eat it. It's not, and not get sick, but you shouldn't eat it. You should try to avoid it. People back in the day used to do that. Yeah, people back in the day also didn't have polio shots. I mean, so it is what it is. Kane said, I've read that the ketchup and mustard labels. I've never seen must refrigerate on the bottle. I mean, I don't actually have ketchup in my house. I have some ketchup packages. Because I don't use ketchup often enough to buy a bottle of it, but it's expensive shit. But most things that need to be refrigerated say after opening in the fine print. Okay, so technically Madara does have a chance to kill Goku because we know when Goku puts his guard down, he can injure him with weak attacks, like when he got hit by that weak laser. That was a problem, wasn't it? That was shitty. Ditharaman, the Keeper of Secrets. The twins, Falon Din and Ditharaman, are the eldest children of... fucking Jesus. Elegranth, the All-Father, and Mathal, the Protector. The brothers were inseparable from the moment of their conception, known for their great love for each other. That is why we often speak of Falon Din in one breath and Dirith M in the next, for they cannot bear to be apart, not even in our tales. When the world was young, the gods often walked the earth, and Falon Din and Dirith Men were no exception. Both were delighted by the many wonders of our earth. They played with the animals, whispered to the trees, and bathed in the lakes and the streams. Their days were filled with bliss, and they did not know sorrow. And then one day, while passing through the forest, Falon Din and Dirith Men came across an old and sickly deer resting beneath a tree. Why do you sit so still, little sisters? Asked Falon Din. Play with us, said Dirith Men. Alas, spoke the deer, I cannot. I am old, and though I wish to go to my rest, my legs can no longer carry me. Taking pity on the deer, Falon Din gathered her up into arms and carried her to rest beyond the veil. Dirith Men tried to follow them, but the shifting grey paths beyond the veil would not let him. Separated from the first Grey. Notice that they spell Grey, not even just Grey Wardens, but Grey in the correct English spelling, but they don't spell honor, favor, anything else with the proper English spelling. Good note. They're like picking and choosing. It's strange. Would not let him. Separated for the first time from Falon Din, Dirith Men wandered aimlessly till they came across two ravens. You are lost, and soon you will fade. The raven named Fear said to Dirith Men. Your brother has abandoned you. He no longer loves you, said the other, named Deceit. I am not lost, and Falon Din has not abandoned me, replied Dirith Men. He subdued the ravens and bade them carry him to Falon Din. This they did, for they had been defeated and were now bound to Dirith Men's service. This is what it is. No, it's not. Alright, fuck, we lose. That's what happened. When Dirith Men found Falon Din, he found also the deer, and once again was light on her feet, for her spirit was released from her weakened body. Both Falon Din and Dirith Men rejoiced to see this. Falon Din vowed that he would remain to carry all the dead to their place beyond, just as he did the deer, and Dirith Men stayed with him, for the twins cannot bear to be apart. Interesting. Kane said, Goku never takes a fight seriously at the beginning. Madara can use his advantage to stab Goku with the Limbo clones. I mean, I suppose. You know, that laser blast thing in Resurrection of F really causes problems, to be honest with you. Kane said there's no proof that Goku can sense beings in a whole other reality. No, there's no proof of that. That's true. Kane said, I know Frieza one-shot ate Goku and Vegeta in his new black form, but I'm confused why he didn't just kill them both when he had the opportunity. Because he's full of fucking arrogance and pride. Kane said, because no matter how strong he is right now, Goku and Vegeta will eventually catch up to him and beat his ass. It's true. At least my order's being picked up. Once it arrives, guys, I gotta leave. But let's see. Gillian Nahin, mother of the Hala. They say Gillian Nahin was one of the people in the days before Aranthan, and the choice of Andrul the huntress. She was very beautiful, with hair of snowy white and as graceful as a gazelle. She kept always to Andrul's ways, and Andrul favored her. See, favored spelt wrong. Above all others. One day while hunting in the forest, Gillian came across a hunter she did not know. At his feet lay a hawk, shot through the heart by an arrow. Gillian was filled with rage, for the hawk, along with the hare, is an animal which beloved of Andril. Gillian demanded that the hunter make an offering to Andril in exchange for taking the life of one of her creatures. The hunter refused, and Gillian called upon the goddess to curse him so he could never again hunt and kill a living creature. Gillian's curse took hold, and the hunter found that he was unable to hunt. His prey would dart out of sight, and his arrows would fly astray. His friends and family began to mock him for his impotence. For what is use of a hunter who cannot hunt? Ashamed, the hunter swore he would find Gilliana and repay her for what she had done to him. He found Gilliana while she was out on a hunt with her sisters, and lured her away from them with lies and false words, telling Gilliana that he had learned his lesson and begged her to come with him, so she could teach him to make a proper offering to Andril. Moved by his plea, Gilliana followed the hunter, and when they were away from all her sisters, the hunter turned on her. He blinded her first, and then bound her as one would bind a kill fresh from the hunt. But because he was cursed, the hunter could not kill her. Instead, he left her for dead in the forest. Oh, Jesus. And Gilliana prayed to the gods for help. She prayed to Elgran for vengeance, to Mother Mithil to protect her. But above all, she prayed to Andril. Andril sent her hares to Gilliana, and they chewed through the ropes that bound her. Gilliana was still wounded and blind and could not find her way home, so Andril turned her into a beautiful white deer, the first Hala. And Gilliana found her way back to her sisters and led them to the hunter, who was brought to justice. Since that day, the Hala have guided the people and never led us astray, for they listen to the voice of Gilliana. Interesting. I butchered the names, but we're all good. Culture and history, we have only one more to read, and then boom, we're good. The Long Walk. Let's see. Caden said Frieza usually never plays with his victims and kills them as soon as he thinks they're a threat and knows he's stronger than them, so I just don't understand why he didn't kill them. Vegeta and Goku are not normal people, though. They're special. He wants to humiliate them. He wants to take over and revel in his power. He wants to own them. Dominion over them. Listen, remember how scared he was of the Saiyans? He should have killed Vegeta before 20 years ago. He didn't. Because he's an idiot. He's arrogant. He's prideful. He doesn't want to just keep himself safe because he doesn't want to admit to his own fear of the Super Saiyan legend. He doesn't want to admit to his fear of Goku and Vegeta. So he wants to completely own them and make them suffer. He doesn't want the bullet in the brain. He wants the prison. Okay, so technically Goku is a prince because his wife is a princess. So technically him and Vegeta are the same rank when it comes to royalty. I mean, yeah, the Ox King, yeah. He's a prince consort though. He's not a prince. He's the princess's consort. He's not a prince. The Long Walk. When our people left Tevinter, we had nothing except the knowledge that for the first time in countless centuries we were free. It was Shartana's dream that one day we would have our own homeland, where we would live as we chose. After the long struggle that claimed the lives of many, even Shartan himself, we were granted the Dales. As the Dales left to the south in the land of Orlais and a long way off from Tevinter, it mattered little. We were going home, and so we walked. We called our journey the Long Walk, for that was what it was. We walked with what little we had on our backs. Some walked without shoes, for they had none. Whole families, women with infants, the old and the young alike, all that made their way across the land on foot, and if one of our people could no longer walk, we carried them, or sometimes left them behind. Many perished along this sounded like some Rings of Power shit. Many perished along the way. Some died of exhaustion. Some others simply gave up and fell by the wayside. A great number were set upon by human bandits, even though we had few possessions. Along the way, a growing number began to bemoan the decision to leave Tevinter. At least in Tevinter, they said. We had food and water and shelter. What do we live here? Nothing but the open sky and the prospect of a never-ending road ahead. Some turned back toward Tevinter, but most of us continued walking. This is what created city elves right here. They thought things would be better if at least they had something to eat. And the gods rewarded those of us who did not waver by bringing us to the Dales. Our people called the new city Halamashira, the end of the journey for a time. It was home. Interesting. Very interesting. It's a technically good... Oh, no, we already read that. Alright, so we need... We did the Hala quest. We didn't have to, but we did it. Alright, so do you have it?
It is good to see you again. Have you need of some? I am...
Let's buy 99 elf fruits. 1, 2, 3 times. Yeah, I'm good with that. Alrighty. Now, if this is all done correctly, we should be able to make... Okay. Should also be able to make a lesser injury kit. And now, what do I need to make regular? I need distilling agents. Do we have distilling agents sold here?
It is good to see you again.
Which are
Have you need of
expensive,
some?
I admit it. We do not. Okay. Fair enough. But we did just make... How many potions we got? 27 greater health potions. I think we can go brave the deep roads again. I think we're okay to do that. Now, in actual fact, why don't we just go to the fucking... Why don't we just do the Brackular Forest while we're here? Jesus Christ, it's shorter. It's easier.
Many enter this forest and are never seen again. Let's hope we don't join them.
Breaking a sweat.
Boom, baby.
All right. Now's better than later.
Well, oh, Wynn got a level up. It's time for level up, city. Let's go. Master Herbalism, that's what I like to see. And as far as this goes, we already got haste, but what else can we get that's going to be good? Because we're not going to get many more skills when you think about it. I would like some passive skills if I could get them, but I know I'm not going to get them, so... Because these are going to affect me, and I don't like that. So, the glyphs, maybe? Swarm, what's this? Mana Clash. Let's go for the mana drain level, just in case. Okay, so my order's almost here, so we're gonna have to end the stream here soon anyways. So yeah, once the food shows up, of course. Because I do have my date night. Let's see. Kane said, people like to make fun of Saiyans because they usually say they're the strongest race, but they get conquered by a whole other alien species. That's true, but they still are the warrior race, you know what I mean? He said, but they forgot that they conquered by Frieza and his father, which was seem exceptions to their species. Exactly. They were a warrior race for what we can understand, hundreds of years before that. He said, if the basic Saiyan and the basic Frieza species fight, I'll give it to the Saiyan. I would too. Kane said, so technically Yu Yu Hakusho and Sailor Moon exist in the same universe as the parallel universes. Maybe they do. Kane said, because throughout both series you get references to each other in small cameos. Well, that's because the mangakas are husband and wife, so... yeah, I mean, you can read into that what you want. Kane said, did you find Tony Stark in the stands when you reread Tesla's entrance to the arena? Did you find Tony Stark in the stands? No, I did not. I did not find him. I didn't reread Tesla's entrance, I'm sorry. Lion Rev said, time to hunt Witherfang. Or are we going to say, habada, 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 Witherfang? That's the real question. But no, unfortunately, we have to end the stream here because my food's here. I believe that's the text I just got. Courier about to arrive. Yeah, he's on my street, so. Kane said, I really like that small cameo. He's wearing a tuxedo and sunglasses just like he wears in the movies. I'll definitely check back and look for it, but and I believe you. I believe that happened. So, I think we're all good. Let's see. Give myself some death.
What's on your mind?
Nope.
It is no trouble.
Let's see. Death root.
All right. Now's better than later.
There we go. So, looking back and looking this way, we go... Alright. We collected everything we needed to collect. I'll just check in with my wife to see when she's ready, because my order has been delivered. Find out that in a minute. Alright, just give me a sec, guys. I'll be right back. And I might be to end the stream, so don't wait up. Alright, so now we just wait for the text from my wife, which could come in the next 10 seconds. Who knows? And once we get that text, we're out of here. Kane said, okay, good night. Hope you enjoy your date, and I hope the sushi is good. Me too. Me too. I do hope it's good sushi, for God's sakes. Let's see. Go this way. Undressed is great.
Foolish creature. It should know better than to attack.
I shall do so.
Got it.
Great bear.
I suppose violence.
So I have a question. What do I do with Andraste's Grace? I believe that's an important... is a gift for Liliana. Oh, alright. Cool. Well, then I will give it to her. Kane said, I thought you ended the stream. No, I didn't end the stream. I'm waiting. I just went to check for my food and it showed up on the front door. And now I'm waiting for my wife to tell me that she's ready to go. So I got my sushi. It's unfortunately sprinkled with the mayo, the thing that I didn't want. I hate it when they make it wet. So, yeah. So, I mean, the flavor might still be good. Not gonna lie. Got my 18 pieces. $32 for what I could have if I had not been drinking, of course. And had I went down the road to the wasabi house and just fucking it's $16.95. $16.95 for 3 fucking rolls. This cost me $32 fucking dollars. So it better be goddamn tasty. Kane said, if you were a god, what alignment would you be? For example, would you be lawful, chaotic? Oh, in the D&D style, right? In the nine quadrants. Probably, yeah, lawful, chaotic sounds good. Lawful, chaotic, or neutral. There's a lot there. I think I'd be chaotic good. Chaotic good. Chaotic good. Either chaotic good or or lawful neutral. Probably chaotic good. Chaotic good would probably be me. Just as in general thing. Alright, let's alright, so Andraste's Grace I can just give to Liliana? Well, let's do that right now. Where's Andraste's Grace?
Flowers? For me? They're beautiful. These were her favorite. I haven't seen these in such a long time. They smell just like Mother used to. Thank you. Thank you so much for remembering.
There we go, plus 13, let's go. Lion Rose said, fun fact, if you side with the elves and kill Witherfang, you get a cool, unique two-handed axe. Trust me, I remember at one time killing Witherfang, and I will never do that again. I did that purely to find out what happens, and I hated myself every step. One of the hardest things to do in video games, in my opinion, is to choose. Whoever kills Witherfang willingly is a goddamn monster. Okay, Witherfang is the only one who deserves to survive. That bitch is hot, man. Motherfucker. She's hot. You get a cool, unique two-handed axe that only wardens can equip. I believe I remember this axe, but I do not care. You can also combine it with a unique helmet that makes you immune to flanking. Still don't care.
The Watchwolves have spoken truly, my brother.
The werewolves look so cool, even in the low graphics.
The Dalish sent a human of all things to repay us for our attack, to put us in our place. What bitter irony. We are beasts, but we are no longer simple and mindless.
I love
Let
the
that thought chill your spine.
It reminds me of Beast. You know what I mean? From Beauty and the Beast Disney, 1991, I believe.
Turn back now.
Swift.
Go back to the Dalish and tell them that you have failed. Tell them we will gladly watch them suffer the same curse we have suffered for too long. We will watch them pay.
Kane said, personally, I'd probably be neutral good or chaotic good. I did multiple tests on the internet, and those are the ones I always got. Well, then, you know, I mean, there's always going to be exceptions to every rule, right? Right? I mean, you can say every serial killer should die. That's an easy statement to say, and most people would agree with you. However, if I found out a dude killed 13 fucking Nazis or skinheads, I'm like, I want to give the guy a medal. You know what I'm saying? So, see, there's very little black and white argument. There's very few black and white statements in the world when it comes to judgment. It's almost impossible. I can't think of a statement. Like, even I used to think that if you could say, like, rape is never okay. And it's like, well, wait. And you'd automatically, you're like, whoa, where are you going with this? And I'd be like, wait a minute now, wait a minute. The dude, think about it this way. Do you not feel a little twinge of, yeah, he fucking deserves that and more when you hear about the fucking pedophile that gets raped in the ass in prison? Just putting it out there. I'm not saying, once again, rape is terrible. However, there is a silver lining to that act when you consider the alternatives to what can happen. So that's what I'm saying. Everything has a 1%. Everything has a 1%, and so that's why I like when you do the chaotic, because there's always you can't be lawful good all the time. Lawful good will be broken. Lawful good will eventually succumb or be broken. You can't be lawful good. Okay, and so technically every soldier that has killed someone is technically a murderer. No, they are a murderer. It's not technically, they are. You're absolutely right. But I'm not really going to get into the fine details, just an example. No, exactly. That's what I'm saying. I'm not getting into the fine details. All I'm saying is that black and white statements are kind of not existent. Can't say I believe the rule thou shalt not kill is probably the most wishy-washy command because people bend into their narrative. They absolutely do.
We are. I regret only that we did not inflict every single one of them with the curse that night. Was it not Sathrian who sent you? He wishes only our destruction, never to talk. We have never met, he and I. He would not survive the experience. I swear it. You know nothing, do you? Nothing of us, and even less of those you serve. You are a fool, and we are done talking. Run from the forest while you can. Run to the Dalish and tell them they are doomed.
I don't want to fight.
I do not wish to fight you either, but we cannot trust you. Come, brothers and sisters.
That's a
let us
fair. I
retreat.
like the fact that even with
Forest
full
has eyes of its
persuasion,
own, and it will deal with intruders as it always has.
I like this idea. I like the idea that they'll run away because he's like, you know what? All right, you don't know the full story, blah, blah. Like, my charming, my charismatic nature does get through to him. But at the same time, I like the fact that you can't just up your cunning and up your coercion and just skip quests because this random stranger comes up, hey, trust me. Yeah, totally. Because my cunning's high? No, that would be unrealistic. I like the fact he's like, you're right, we're not going to fight you right now. That would be the slaughtering of innocents. But, leave here. I warn you. And they take off. I like that. I like that. That's cool. That's solid shit. Oh, there's some death root over here, though. A little bit of death root. A little bit of death root. Alfred, there's a skeleton down there. How do I get down there? Oh, well, what are you gonna do with that? Seems to be a bridge down there. What's going on down there? Can I get down there? I want to get down there. How the hell do I get over there? That seems like the party town. Apparently, nobody's allowed down there. I'll eventually get down there, you have my word. Kane said, I made red beans and rice today. It took me 6 hours to make. I washed the beans, some onion and bell pepper, and minced garlic, and the beans let it cook on the medium heat for about 4 hours. That sounds fucking amazing, man. I've never made red beans myself. I don't know what you mean by red beans, though. I've heard of brown beans. Let me just look it up, see if... Do you mean kidney beans? What do you mean? Red beans. What kind of beans are red beans? Are part of the common bean family for Latins. Are Fritters rojos. Oh, okay. Yeah. Are red beans and kidney beans the same? Many people think they are the same, but they're actually two different kinds of beans. Yeah, okay. So they're not kidney beans, but they're a similar type. Okay, so yeah. Yeah, I got the idea of your dish. Yeah, but that sounds delicious. Rice and fucking red beans? Oh, hell yeah. I would go for some of that. And what did you put in it? You did onion and bell pepper and garlic? Yeah, fuck yeah. And you let it simmer. See, that's the trick. That's the trick. People don't seem to think flavors need to melt. Marinades, I don't do 2-hour marinades. Fuck that shit. Overnight. 12-hour minimum. 12-hour marinades. Gotta do it. That's the only way for flavor to penetrate meats. And in the same breath, when you make a chili or a curry, that shit starts at 10 and doesn't end till 10. I'm sorry, you ain't need pot roast. That's 5 hours. Like, it's absolutely amazing. Added the freshly made and cooked sausage, let it cook for another 2 hours. That's my guy, Caden. You're whetting my appetite, my guy. You got it. You know what you know what you were doing. You're all good. Nah, you made some great food right there. I imagine it came out fucking amazing. Fucking delicious. I have no doubt in my mind. Well, seriously, like, what is your job again? Boom, baby. What type of sausage did you use, by the way? I am curious about that. Kane said, who do you think would win, a pack of hyenas versus a pack of wolves? Probably wolves. Because coyotes are the scavengers, hyenas are the scavengers. Wolves are bigger and meaner. They would eat the hyenas alive. Personally, I put more money on wolves because I think they're more aggressive than hyenas. Hyenas are scavengers, man. Like a human adult male can kick the shit out of a hyena, trust me.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
They fight in packs, to be fair. But, yeah. Okay, so red beans are very similar to kidney beans. It's basically the same bean. Yeah, they are. They're very similar. Still waiting on my wife here. I'm just worried about the sauce on the sushi because it's, I'm not a huge fan of sauce on my sushi, and now it's like getting like more and more, so to speak. I think I could scrape it off at some point. Oh, a corpse.
Who comes? We were sent to find Witherfang. Bring his heart. Attacked.
And Darren Atishan, Grey Warden. Our scouts saw you approaching and tell me you carry the body of one of our hunters with you. Ah, Dagon. He is wounded, but I think he will live.
I'm glad we were able to help him. Thank the Maker we returned to the Dalish in time. He must have watched over this man.
Ma Sirenas, your help is appreciated. Come, Lethaline, let us take Dagon to the Keeper, and quickly. If we are lucky, we may still save him.
Sure, we get a bonus for that. Wounded in the forest. We got some approval. What's the deal with that? Quest. Codex. Werewolf. There we go. We need 2 more entries for creatures. I know what one of them are, but I don't know what the other one is. Kane said, red beans and rice were one of the first things my mom taught me how to cook when I was about 12 or 11 years old. Classic dish, I suppose. You don't eat red beans and rice from fast food restaurants. You have to make it. Yeah, I've never really seen it. Though I have seen, of course, beans and rice are sort of a classic. It's just normally done with brown beans. Not so much red beans. But I don't know the history of red beans, so maybe it is very classic. Depends on the cultures, right? Latin America, beans and rice. It's match made in heaven. And so after my mom taught me how to cook, she has never cooked again. I'm the only one that cooks in the house 98% of the time. Tell her to get back to fucking cooking. Seriously. Nobody who cooked, I assume your mother knew how to cook, and she cooks well. Nobody who knew how to cook doesn't want to cook anymore, trust me. Everybody likes cooking. If you know how to cook, you like cooking. Sometimes it's frustrating to cook every day, but you want to cook. He said my oldest sister knows how to make cup noodles. Second oldest sister knows how to cook basic meals. Then they're not going to have the skills to survive. When the purge happens, they'll be useless. And that is what it is. Werewolf. And Dane, he stood his ground. The fanged beast approached. He saw the rage within his eyes, and the wolf that once was there. The sword he raised, merciful death be praised to the Maker. He went his prayer. Okay, my wife's nearly ready, so we're going to read this codex, and we're going to call it a stream. Ferelden lore is full of instances where these creatures have plagued the countryside. Wolves possessed by rage demons transformed into humanoid monsters with incredible speed and strength, able to spread a curse to those they bit, would drive them mad with unthinking fury. When in this enraged state, a human host can likewise become possessed and be transformed into a feral wolf-like beast. Tales differ on these werewolves of human origin, some claiming that their transformation into a bestial form happens uncontrollably, some claim the transformation is irreversible, as is often the case with demonic tales. Both versions were most likely true at some point. The ability of normal dogs to detect a werewolf even when it was in human guise is what first led Ferelden's to adopt dogs as indispensable companions to every farm home. Oof. The alliance between humans and regular wolves is the subject of the popular Ferelden folk, the Dane and the werewolf. The actual hero Dane led a crusade to eliminate the werewolf threat during the early Black Age. And while werewolves have never assumed the same prominence since, there have still been reports of individual packs lurking in remote forests. In recent years, some have even reported to have developed an uncanny willpower and intelligence, though why, that is still unknown. And boom, that's where we have it, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to save the game right here. And I guess we'll go back to Orzammar later because the Brackular Forest is calling me. It's goddamn calling me. So, alright, so we will see you guys again. Caden in last thoughts says, you must be happy, very happy because you bring back a little 80s and 90s cartoon with updated animation, keep it true to the original style. It's animated if I get what I mean. I have heard no words about that, but it'd be really cool if that happened, I suppose. But that being said, I also don't want them to take away from an otherwise, in my opinion, some of the 90s cartoons that I watched have no flaws in animation. And the gimmicks and the little slights and the weird frames make it what it is. So it would be annoying, you know. Kane said, I've asked my mom to cook countless times, which she said, that's why I taught you how to cook. I don't want to cook anymore. If she's a good cook, nah, there's something else going on. Maybe go see her, make sure she sees a therapist. Because nobody who ever cooked and cooked well hates cooking. That's not a thing. That's a mental illness. So you definitely go get her. She's either stressed or depressed or has anxiety. She's got something. So I'm serious. I'm not putting on airs. Cooking is the most relaxing and skillful thing most people can do and feel confident in their life. Cooking is everything. So I don't buy it. Try to help her as best you can. Can't say that I can make a mean enchilada. I hope you can. I like enchiladas. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. That's it from me. Like, comment, and subscribe as always. Don't forget to drink responsibly as I always do. And we'll see you beautiful people back here again for more Dragon Age Origins when we tackle the werewolf plight of the Brackular Forest. Because, fuck the deep roads. We'll finish those at the end. Alright. See you later, everybody. Bye-bye.